Hello everybody. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and I am, that's not going to work. I need one of them 4x6. I am cleaning out my scrap drawer. And while cleaning out my scrap drawer, I discovered little bits and pieces. And I thought, I wonder what the chances are that I can take just stuff from my scrap drawer. I got a pile of different colored papers here. I'm separating the white and going to keep them separate. But I wonder if I can take what I have in my scrap drawer and nothing else and make a card. And I think I'm going to try. So let's see. I want some background paper, and I do have some pattern paper in here. And I want something. Here we go. Wait. Look, this was in my scrap drawer, and it's a full, I guess, 6x6 sheet of paper. I think that will work. I'm going to want either a pink or a blue solid underneath there. I would rather use a little bitty scrap for that than one of these big scraps. And I know I've got a bunch of little bitty scraps in here. Here we go. Oh, not quite big enough. That's too little bitty. Sneezing. Oh, that would look pretty. That's a shimmer. So I'm not even going to pull my paper trimmer out. I'm going to use my scissors. And so when I use my scissors, I line it up. You see there's a little tiny little edge. And you know what? I might go a little bit bigger than that. And what you see, it needs to be double, because you need some on this side and this side, and you need some for this side and this side. So whatever you size, so if I want it to look like this all the way around, then I need to double that. So like that. Now I can come in here and use the card blank as my straight line, because if I don't have that, I'm not cutting a straight line. It is not going to be a straight line. So it still isn't a straight line anyways, but here we go. Okay, I got some Nuvo glue to put down. I wonder if I should go ahead and, no, I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. This should be really quick and easy. Now know this, when you put, the more glue you put on your paper, the longer it's going to take to dry. So when I first started using this new adhesive, I had trouble with it catching so quick. There was no wiggle. It had to go on perfect. And when I realized that if I added a little bit more glue, I got a little more time, then the glue quickly became a favorite, right? So there's that. Okay, now I'm gonna put this one on, and I wanna look and see what kind of edge I want on there. And I think I'm gonna keep it a small edge, because this piece is pretty good sized. So I think I just crooked it. crooked. So I'm just looking at the mat and saying, okay, double. And there we go. And I'm doing this very quick. I'm not taking my time right now. I don't know why I feel like, because I'm using scraps like this, I gotta hurry and make this video fast. I don't know why. Isn't that funny? See, I didn't take enough off the bottom. What was I thinking? So, I need to take some off the bottom. I mean, now it's lining up perfect on the sides. I thought I must have been holding it wrong. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna work for me. It needs to have a background. And hopefully it comes out pretty. I don't know. It's an experiment and it's fun. That's what I thought. Wouldn't it be fun to just see if I could take these pieces out of my little scrap drawer and make a card. So here we are, looking to see. It's just stuff that I already have made and done. You can see I made it that crooked because I didn't do it the way I usually do it. A little bit different. Okay, then I want to put this on here, I'm thinking. And this, I think a little something. Yeah. I'm not going to use that piece, I don't think. I think I'm going to just do one flower like that. It needs a sentiment. So what do I have handy? Have a fabulous day. I'm bringing the white back in since there's white here. I know, I've got to have like blue somewhere. Blue ink. Or maybe this one will work. Maybe this one. This pout. It's kind of a peachy color. I think that works. Looks good with that shimmer. Okay, uh-oh. Okay. We're going to basics with this card. We're back to basics. I'm not using a die cutting. I'm not using a paper trimmer. I'm not using a stamp positioner. Just basic supplies. Even if you don't have a stamping block, you can find something to use to stamp with. A little plastic box or something, you know. It's very light. And what I'm going to do, I think, is just kind of fussy cut around this. Just kind of a quick fussy cut. And then I can kind of come through and look at what I don't like. I do not like sharp pieces. I like everything kind of rounded. Nothing pointy. This is a little bit pointy looking. So around that. This might be a little pointy looking. I round that out. All right. So that can go in there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this frame down and the sentiment down. And then we'll go from there. I should have probably brought out a Dottie glue pen, but we're trying to keep it basic, or I do want to keep it basic for this video for people that don't have stuff. Some people don't have that stuff. And they have to make do. And you know, you don't have to have always all that fancy equipment and stuff. Like, I like to play, so for me, you know, it's fun to get the stuff because I like to play with it. So, but if money's tight and this is a hobby, and I mean, it's a hobby for me too, but if money's tight and you still want to enjoy the hobby, I say you can do it without spending a fortune. So, scissors, paper, glue. And then after that, you need an ink pad. It doesn't have to be an expensive one, you know. Scissors, paper, glue, and then, you know, find a lower price die cutting machine, and then, you know, just slowly build with the little bit that you have. You know, not all dies are expensive. You can go on Amazon or what is that called? Temu. So it doesn't have to be an expensive hobby. It's you know, whatever you want it to be is the way I guess I want it to say this. Okay, and then I have this flower. And I'm just gonna make it. I don't think this little one is supposed to be in here, but I'm gonna put it in there. I just want to make the flower because it's more the focal point, kind of, sort of. Really, the frame is, but I don't know if this frame is a tonic frame or a crafter's companion, but it's a pretty frame. I feel like, see, it's too late to move it. Okay. It's maybe not standing out as much as I thought it was going to. Maybe because of my choices. Okay, and now I'm gonna get green. I'm not using dyes. This is kind of a pale green, but kind of goes with that background. I'm just gonna cut shapes. I wasn't gonna cut them. I was gonna tear them. But then I thought, well, maybe I should go ahead and cut. Let me show you what I mean by tear. So you come in and just tear the paper in the shape that you want for your leaf. Oh, that didn't work very good. I had too big a piece. Let me show you. So you can really choose the direction that it goes in. Does that make sense? I don't know, it's not turning out very good. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, my goodness. I can't get it pointy. I used to be able to. See, they just have a different look to them than if you put in the cut ones. So maybe I will use them. And that white edge, maybe they don't all need to be pointy anyways. And remember, we used to tear paper a lot when I did back in the day when I was doing just a ton of scrapbooking. We would just tear. Just did a lot of tearing. That was just the thing, the look. I think. Yeah, I think they actually do look better than those other ones. You're probably going, oh my gosh, that's horrible, but I like the look. So first I'm gonna put the flower down, and then I'm gonna stick the leaves underneath the flower. Shape your flower, even if you make your flower you could make your flower out of teared leaves too. I have done that. And that's been a while. It doesn't want to get tucked in there. I don't remember how I had that one. That way or that way? Maybe I don't have my flour over enough. There we go. If you notice, I'm only putting glue on the ends that are getting tucked up under. I took that one out, so I actually forgot I had glued it. All right. That might have been that way. Was it that way? No. This way. And I'm going to stick it all the way to the edge so I don't have to cut it off. There we go, folks. And then these are part of, I think, a decoupage package somewhere. It might even be one of those where they had the flour foaming thing that went through your machine. It feels like that. And I haven't used that in a long time. Tells you how old that's been sitting there. But there we go. Just out of what was in my scrap drawer. And now I won't feel bad throwing the rest of that stuff away that I just used. Yeah, this wasn't gonna work. Yeah, that could have been a backdrop there, but nah, it wasn't gonna work. All right, everybody. I actually really like the way the leaves turned out. This doesn't show up well enough, but it was worth a try. All right. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.